He doesn't look happy.
He put Roman Reigns through the announce table last week. Hook is here live later on tonight on Monday. Wait a minute.
He's coming out now, not later on tonight.
Looks like Punk is actually on his way out here right now.
Who did he give the nod to then? Was that Bobby Roode or somebody else? Hey, he ain't playing around today. Straight to the ring. Stone Cold style, throwing his belt in the ring. Oh, he's sitting down. Are we about to see a pipe bomb? Oh, you gotta love that angle. See when Punk's sitting like this and you have that angle, you know some shit's about to go down. Verbally, that is. OTC.
Houston is a wrestling town. That's right, there's a lot of pro wrestling history here. This building in particular, I've had some pretty great moments in, but there's also ghosts in this very building of things that were supposed to happen that haunt me to this day. This is Paul Bosch territory. Houston wrestling. And I always love to hear about the old timers. Never miss a chance to do so. Can't help but compare yourself against the old timers and wonder exactly how they would operate in times like this. Sometimes I dream, what would Harley Race do? But dreams are just stories we tell ourselves. The important stuff happens when we're awake. Houston, I'm awake. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Houston or what?
That's always going to get a pop.
Roman Reigns is not here tonight.
Oh.
Two weeks ago, shockingly enough, with help from his cousins, he put me through the ringside announce table with a power bomb. And then he strutted out very slowly, I might add. Like he was just the king of the world, and I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get to Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden to get my revenge. And I showed up cousinless by myself.
Cousinless.
With the World Heavyweight title in these two fists. And I got my receipt.
Yeah.
And I put Roman through the ringside announce table. Alone.
He sure did.
Roman Reigns says he hates me. And I say good. Because if Roman hates me, that tells me I'm exactly where I need to be. Fraud-checking goofs like him who hate me because I won't trade my authenticity for approval. Being hated by losers is the price I pay for not being one of them.
Ooh. I like how Michael's holding the belt for Punk.
Keep Chen. Maybe he'll show up. I doubt it, but maybe. What, are you going to be mad at me because he didn't show up because I damn near crippled him? I showed up, and I'm an old man.
Hey. He's taking that on the chin.
Not weak.
Yeah, there's a difference. You're always going to get those CM Punk chants, no matter what. Even when he's a heel.
Roman Reigns says he hates me, and I understand. I know why he hates me, but now let me take a moment to explain to everybody who bothered to show up in Houston why I hate Roman Reigns.
Okay. Hey, Punk is in the best shape of his freaking career, for damn sure.
See that sign? It says WrestleMania Las Vegas. That is the biggest show of the year. The granddaddy of them all. And Roman, we both have the tools to climb the ladder and make it to the pinnacle of this king's sport. The difference is my tools are self-made, and they're sharpened to a deadly point through years of self-belief and hard work and sometimes spite, but always sacrifice. And your tools, well, they're store-bought and they're hand-delivered, and they're like you. They're plastic.
Ooh.
See, back in the day, I was too young and stupid to really understand, but now
Can we talk about how great this shot is
give a damn, but I understand
of Punk next to that Mania sign?
Why TKO sends you, your beltless ass, to Jimmy Fallon. It's because you're safe.
Ooh.
And you're boring, and you're plastic, and you're saccharine, and you're manufactured. And me, I'm dangerous because you never know what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say.
Pipebomb, true facts, Pipebomb. We mentioned in TKO as well.
Why is it that I can film half a dozen television shows and movies and never miss a goddamn day, but you use it as a crutch to not show up, and somehow these people are gonna boo me when I give them the news that you're not here? You know I'm right. And when you do bother to show up, you show up late. You gleefully leave early, and you puff your chest around in the back like you're The Rock.
Ooh.
At least The Rock is a Hollywood superstar. Oh, I'm sorry. Was a Hollywood superstar.
Ooh. Taking shots at The Rock.
Were a champion, but that fairy tale is long over because this is pro wrestling and not cinema.
Well, technically it's kind of cinema too.
My bloated cousin isn't on the board of directors. I don't
Bloated
surround
cousin.
myself with wise men and advocates and yes men who want to protect myself from the truth. No, my daddy wasn't a pro wrestler who gave me a favor job because I sucked at football. No.
Ooh.
I have paid my dues, and I have earned and deserved everything I bust my ass for. And you are just a buck-toothed Nepo baby who ate dog food for a weird old man.
Holy sh! What the fuck's going on here? Yo, Punk's dropping some crazy shit today. There's the chant. Look at his freaking physique, man.
And that weird old man for years treated me like a dog, and he expected me to smile. but I had FU money, so I took that and my dignity and I left. And that's why you hate me. It's because you can't control me like you control some of the people, like you control your cousins and your family. They can't control me.
Hey, this is the kind of Punk that we need. The Punk of old. He's dropping The Rock's name, TKO's name.
Are we having fun yet? See, be careful what you wish for when people ask me for a pipe bomb without understanding what it means. This is what you get. Roman, you can brag about how many times you've been in the main event of WrestleMania, but if me or anybody else were afforded as many opportunities as you have and sucked at the first 8 of them so spectacularly bad, we'd be fired and blackballed, but you can't blackball me. They can't blackball me. And listen up. I can gleefully stand on the bridge and blow it up because, bitch, I know how to swim.
Ooh, damn, Punk.
And you would think I'm done, but I'm not, because everybody's getting it tonight. Pat Mcafee. You buggy-whipped arm, no-brain hillbilly. You think you can come here to the business, my business of pro wrestling, and run your mouth while you just wrote a check that your narrow ass can't cash.
Ooh. I like how they're calling that segment
you
out.
Talk about ticket sales, do me a favor. Call up that agent that was foolish enough to shoehorn you into this business and this show and tell him to lower the ticket prices.
Oh, holy shit.
If I'm gonna have you, somebody who kicked a football for a living, come to my business and talk to me about selling tickets and putting asses in seats. You got a receipt coming to you.
Oh, yes. This shit's getting real.
Houston, lower the ticket prices, because I want all these families to come and watch me stand on Roman Reigns' throat at WrestleMania. Because my name is CM Punk. And I have approved this message.
Oh, fuck yes. One of his greatest segments, one of his best pipe bombs, the best physical condition he's ever been in his career. You can't really hate on Punk. He's not the best in the ring. According to him, he's the best in the world, but you cannot say that shit was not entertaining as hell. Blurring the lines between fact and fiction. Hey, I'm here for this shit. And listen to the crowd response. That tells you everything you need to know.